Back here at home, leaders from across the Portland metro area met today to discuss updating the region's Homelessness Response Action Plan. Members on the steering and oversight committee say the plan has been plagued by a lack of objectives. Several leaders, including Mayor Keith Wilson, voiced a shared concern: too much conversation and not enough clarity. What's missing, they say, are concrete goals, timelines, and measurable results.
We're talking a lot about activity versus outcome. And without an outcome, you don't know that mission or where you're headed.
While some cautioned against prematurely setting rigid goals, others argued that a lack of direction has historically led to stagnation and disjointed efforts. Others couldn't even describe the end goals or what problems were being discussed.
After listening to this, I can't quite articulate what it is we're trying to solve. And what I would like to hear when we do these in the future is a statement from, here's the end state, here's what we want to get to. Because right now, this sounds like a whole lot of people are convening with a whole lot of people to talk about a whole lot of things that could be a possible whole lot of options. And I have no idea what the hell we just talked about.
The takeaway from the meeting: leaders want a roadmap, not just a recap. That includes key performance indicators, defined objectives, and regular accountability. Mayor Wilson also made an emotional plea, describing the homelessness crisis as deeply personal and increasingly urgent.
A few weeks ago, my morning as mayor began with the discovery of bones in the remnants of a burnt homeless encampment. The police told me they had not yet established how long her body had lain there, undiscovered. Investigation into whether her death was a tragedy or a crime will take time. As Sky will attest, we are recovering bodies weekly, and these are the reports I'm greeted with when I arrive at work.
Mayor Wilson urged the committee to act swiftly and hold themselves accountable for meeting shelter expansion goals. But how do they plan to do it? The city of Portland has committed to adding 1,500 shelter beds by December 1st of this year. The county, another 1,000 beds by the end of this year. Last week, Mayor Wilson and Oregon Governor Tina Kotek also proposed removing all system development charges for 3 years or until 5,000 housing units are built, whichever comes first. SDCs are fees that the city collects from developers to cover the cost of expanding infrastructure to accommodate new buildings.
We're going to flood the market. We're going to build housing of all income levels. We're going to increase vacancy and we're going to reduce the cost.
The mayor also said he wants to unlock what he says are more than 200,000 empty bedrooms across Portland that could be rented out affordably. And he actually went a step further and described what he means by affordable.
$700 to $800 places to rent with only about $340 to $400 to move in instead of your first and last month's rent, which often costs $4,000 when we try and provide the dignity of housing.
The region's updated Homelessness Action Plan is expected to be reviewed and finished in October. Leaders say they hope it brings the structure and urgency the system needs. They've been relying on a lot of hope over the past number of years in this regard. We're going to be watching.